to today's practice. My name's Dee Howard. If you love this video, please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, you can meet me over at Instagram as well with the same handle, Awaken the Heart Wellness. Great, let's get started. So today's video is all about heart opening. A lot of the time when we're talking about heart opening, there's this connection to our emotions. Realistically, when we're working with our practice, when we think of heart opening, we're thinking back bends, opening the chest, coming into a space where we are able to feel more vulnerable. A lot of our lives, we tend to protect this space. So I see it particularly as a remedial therapist. People will bring their shoulders inward when they're suffering great sadness or loss. Or even when you see it in people who aren't confident or not yet confident. Sometimes when someone grows very quickly, like a teenager, they will start to stoop over as a sign of protection because there's not enough confidence, or there's just not enough love for themselves in many ways as they're still finding their feet through the world. So heart opening for me is all about connection to self, deeper connection to your emotional body, deeper connection to that spark that you came in with, that soul. I like to use the word soul, that soul connection. And also that allows us to then find out more of what we're capable of. When we open our hearts, there's less noise, there's less interruptions from the programs and the distortions that we may have played into through our lives. And when we come into our heart space, there is a softness and there's a silence that allows us to connect to ourselves. So with that in mind, let's start our practice. We should be into a comfortable seated position. See if you can find some space here through the spine. And then once you've found length in the whole of your torso, take your dominant hand, place it on your heart, the opposite hand on top. And just start to breathe. Feel the chest rise. You'll feel the heart expands with the inhalation. And with the exhalation, just sense that softening. In a moment, we will introduce the fire breath. So remembering our fire breath is inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, but exhaling with that thought of creating fog with our actual mouth or exhalation. So if you're fogging up a mirror, that same sound we create with the exhalation. So taking a deep inhalation, exhale through the mouth. Good, 2 more rounds. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. 1 more, inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Before we create more movements, I just want you to take a moment to just connect to that warmth that resides underneath the hands. And as you connect to the warmth as it resides underneath your hands, there is a sense of a greater energy. This energy is reflective of the energy center of the heart space, but more importantly, it is also a beautiful gateway to finding and expanding into yourself. So this will be the focus of today's session. Good. When you're ready, gently opening the eyes, releasing the hands, and we are going to come straight onto our bellies, onto the mat. Good. So from here, take your hands out into a T position. And inhale, lift and lengthen up through the chest. Keep the legs glued. See if you can find that energy as we lead with the heart and we strengthen through the lower back. Take a nice deep breath in, inhale. Exhale, soften down. We do this a few times. Inhale, open up. Exhale, soften down. One more time, inhale. Exhale, soften down. Good. From here, I want you to keep your hands out nice and long. And take your left leg, so take a bend in your left arm and take your left leg and just take it all the way over. And then take your right ear onto the mat. Find your breath. We open up. Keep breathing. You can tent your fingers. You probably can't see, but you're just tenting your fingers, opening up through the shoulders, opening up through that space, awakening the pecs. Take another deep breath in and out. Good. Inhale and exhale. Roll all the way back on to your belly. When you're ready, taking your left ear onto the mat, tenting your right fingers, and taking your right leg all the way over and across. Keep breathing. Find your breath. Find your focus. We start to really open up through this space. Take another deep breath in and out. One more deep breath in. And with the exhale, surrender all the way back onto the belly. Keep the arms long in that beautiful T position. Inhale, lift up. Exhale all the way down. Two more times. Inhale. Exhale all the way down. One more time. Inhale. Exhale all the way down. Now from here, take your hands behind your head. And we're working through that same action. Now the elbows will come in, and when we expand up with the inhale, see if you can lift them a little. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Two more rounds here. Inhale. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale. And exhale all the way down. Beautiful. Release the hands now by the side of the body. As we've opened up through the chest, this time we're going to invite our legs in, moving into a full locust pose. So inhale, lift through the chest and the arms, and lift them through the legs. See now if you can find length through the spine. Feel as if you're lifting up and out, as if there's a string coming out through your head and someone's gently tugging on it. That's the direction that we're moving through our body. Good. The same with our legs. Gentle tugging through the tips of the toes. Take another deep breath in and out. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Chin down. Bring the hands directly underneath the shoulders. Let's push back into child's pose. Big toes together, knees as wide as the mat. Find length here. Take a nice deep breath in and out. Good. From here, walking your hands back. Bringing your knees gently in. Coming into a kneeling position, tucking the toes under. Inhale, take your hands up over the top of the head. Exhale, just sitting back. And again, inhale. Exhale, we move through one more round here. We're just opening up the bridge of the feet. One more, inhale. Exhale, softening all the way down. Good. Then when you're ready, releasing the tops of the feet down onto the mat. Releasing the hands behind you, interlacing them, open up through the chest, chin towards the chest. Inhale, open up and lift and push through your hips, push through your hands. Keep breathing. Take your gaze upward towards the ceiling or the sky, wherever you're practicing. Good. Push out through the hips. Push out through the palms of the hands. Take another deep breath in and out. Good. One more deep breath. And then when you're ready, releasing all the way down. From here, you may require a block, and we're going to place it underneath the feet or something, a rolled up blanket, whatever feels good for you. Inhale, take the hands high. Exhale, keeping the right hand high. Left hand just touches the tops of that left heel, and you're lifting up. So we're lifting up and seeing if we can keep that energy still forward. So we're leading with the heart. Keep breathing. Take another deep breath in and out, pushing out through the belly. Good. One more deep breath in and exhale, come high. Find that energy. Then when you're ready, take that right hand down, touching that heel, lifting up. Keep breathing. Take another deep breath in and out. One more deep breath in. See if we can even out through the chest. Notice that I'm rolling a little. Good. One more deep breath in. Good. And with the next inhale, exhale, nice and high. Inhale, soften all the way down. Bring your hands out nice and long. Push back through your hips. Keep breathing. Take another deep breath in and out. Inhale, bring the gaze forward. March the hands back. We come back here. Now from here, we are going to move into full camel. So you can keep your block underneath your feet, or otherwise just resting the feet down. To start with, let's open up the palms of the hands. Get the fingers so that they're pointing downward and open up through the shoulders. Keep breathing. Find your breath. Find your focus. Now this may be enough for you. If you want to expand, you can bring your hands down onto the heels and find that expansion out through here. Then maybe you're dropping the head and neck. Very strong through the chest. Find your opening. Take a few more deep breaths in and out. Good. One more deep breath in. And then when you're ready, taking your hands, settling them back into the lower back if they're not already there, rolling all the way down, removing any blocks that you have underneath the feet, and just rolling down into your child's pose. Closed child's pose, knees nice and tight. Find your breath. Find your focus. Counter pose. When we do those really big chest opening, heart opening, it can be quite overwhelming. So we always take some time to integrate. Find that balance. Good. Take another deep breath in and out. Then when you're ready, gently coming all the way back up. Rolling your legs out in front of you. And then coming onto your back. From here, just allowing yourself to take your hands out. We move into a bit of a floating bridge here. So lifting up the hips. I'm going to invite a count into our inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take your hips nice and high. Just pause the breath. Feel that opening through the chest. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, Releasing down. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Final round. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Chin in towards the chest. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. From here, take your feet wide as the mat, and just take your knees from side to side. Just letting go of any tension in the lower back, feeling just like a windscreen wiper on the calves. Your knees are just going from side to side. That's it. Then when you're ready, come back to center. Bring your feet in line with your hips again. Just checking in with your pelvic tilt, making sure that you're feeling comfortable here. And from here, we will move into, we have two options, either full bridge, which I'll show you now, or you can use your block to come into more of a supported bridge. So I'll show you both options. To start with, if you're coming into full bridge, you're really lifting up, rolling the shoulders underneath and lifting up through the hips, clasping the hands, chin towards the chest, using your pelvic floor and trying to soften the glutes and use the internal adductor muscles. If you're coming into a supported bridge, the block has many sides, or 3 sides, so you can either have it low, or maybe you feel like you would like it a little higher, taking it on the sacral area, that's that bony area just above the coccyx, and coming into a supported bridge here. We stay here for about 5 to 7 breaths. Really settling in. Heart opening is a slower practice. So we connect in, we find that energy, we find the breath, and we sense that opening. Taking a few more deep breaths in and out. Good. Let's take one more deep breath in and out. Then when you're ready, take a moment, lift up through the hips. If you've got your block, removing it from there. If you are working bridge unsupported, slowly allowing yourself to roll down. Those of you taking and removing the block, also coming down very slowly as well. So just allow yourself to settle all the way down until eventually your hips surrender onto the mat. Good. Take your feet wide as the mat. Windscreen wiper. And the knees. Good. Excellent. From here, just gently rolling onto your right hand side, coming up. And you're going to take your block or something that gives you a little bit of height, whether it's a cushion, something maybe a little firmer, a few cushions. So we're going to come into our supported fish pose. Now here, we take the top of the block and we place it underneath the shoulder blades. That allows for us to really open up and find that opening through the chest. So we take a few deep breaths here and allow ourselves to just connect in. Sometimes if the block is too high, you can place something underneath the head, but see if you can bring your head back just a little. Good. Keep breathing. Toes back towards you. Opening and closing the mouth. Releasing any tension in the jaw. And just feeling and settling into that heart space. Taking a few really large, deep, conscious breaths here. Exhale through the fire breath. 2 more rounds. Inhale. Exhale. Final round. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Take a few moments here. This practice will be bringing you fairly inward. So just sensing the way the body is feeling, different sensations that are flowing through. Good. Then when you're ready, gently opening the eyes. With as much grace as possible, bend your knees and just roll off your pillows and place them back off, or your blocks off to the side of your mat. Keep your knees bent. Inhale, bring your knees in towards the chest. Roll from side to side. Good. Find that energy. Good. From here, we'll move into one more pose, our happy baby. So take the soles of the feet towards the ceiling, keeping the knees bent down towards you, coming at either side of your torso. Now, either take the inside if that's more accessible, but if you can, take the outside of your feet and gently rock from side to side. Really just allow that lower back to settle. Feel and expand through the heart space here. I'm going to bring you just a little bit of a visualization here. So taking a deep breath in, we're going to expand through the fire breath, but visualize beautiful fire coming out through the heart. Inhale. Exhale, fire breath. Out through the heart. Beautiful. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, out through the heart. Final round. Inhale. Exhale, out through the heart. Good. Just find stillness in your happy baby. And when you're ready, slowly and gently, taking your legs out and your palms facing upward. I encourage you now to stay into your own Shavasana practice. This is the end of our heart opening sequence. But hopefully you have that sense of deeper connection to self. There's a stillness that comes with this type of sequencing. And I encourage you to explore that stillness and just allow yourself to sit here for as long as feels good or as long as you have. Thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed the practice. Namaste.